Welcome back, Alphas. I'm not sure if you saw Star Citizen live from February 14th or not, but Jared showed us some behind-the-scenes work on concept art phases that were used to create the Mercury Star Runner, which for me really helped to explain the how and why behind some of their ship design choices. And in the last 15 minutes or so, they showed us how they've incorporated our feedback from CitizenCon into the long-awaited Carrack. Let's look at the ship tweaks, discuss their quick change in quality of content, and then we'll tie it all together. So hold position. After the hype of finally seeing the Carrack in action at CitizenCon wore off, and the afterglow faded, I really noticed those scrawny main thrusters. I started wishing that they had just kept the original shape language and had filled in the space more with bigger thrusters. Something strong to command confidence in her speed and power. We started analyzing the changes that had been made to add enough room for the interior metrics, and we started critiquing the main thruster changes that were made to the ship to make it more in line with the Anvil ship language. And we flipped tables. Those mincy little thrusters didn't look like they could carry our beloved ship, and we rioted on Reddit. That Carrack, post-Thanksgiving Carrack, she be thick with those scrawny thrusters. No. With feedback from CitizenCon, CIG handed the Carrack to ship concept artist Sarah McCullough, and she put the Carrack on a strict workout routine.
Punch it up. Again?
She slimmed down those lines. She strengthened her core thrusters. And on SCL, they showcased the work that she's done on both the fan fave Mercury Star Runner, and we got to see behind the scenes work that Sarah did on the Carrack as well to get it ready for release. Yet, it's a monumental challenge for her and for the team for two reasons. One, we've been waiting for this ship for almost 6 years. Number two, the gibboning hype creates such expectations that it's very easy to fall short and leave someone disappointed. From what I saw, and you let me know if you disagree or if you agree, it looks as though she's incorporated the majority of the feedback from CitizenCon and Reddit into the final iteration. When I saw the edits they've made after CitizenCon, I paused the video that Saturday morning. I jumped out of my chair and I said, "Spaceship!" And then I ran through the hall screeching, "Spaceship! Spaceship! Spaceship! Spaceship!" And then I poked my head into the kitchen where my daughter was cooking some eggs, and I stared at her 13-year-old eyes. Thought back to when she was little, and I had first seen that glorious JPEG of the Carrack. I smiled a slow grin, and I yelled, "Spaceship!" And then I ran back into my room, nestled in with my coffee, and I finished the video. So by the end of the video, I've felt as though CIG had heard our cries and has finally realized exactly what type of content we want to see. Show us what we're about to get soon so we can tweak our fleets, and show us something raw that we will get later. Oh, and many of us actually do like it when the content isn't totally polished. Interjected quotes from the movies we love, random pop-ins from other devs, even if it's just their face popping on camera from the side waving, giving us more of a feel of team and family than just showing us a documentary on managerial roles. Remember that one? That video seemed more like an orientation video that you'd show a new hire, right? Welcome to your new role as a game producer. Let's show you a little bit more of what you'll be doing. We got stagnant content from them for weeks. And this was after we had to wait until the holidays were over. So sure, having a bobblehead on my dash would be cool. Yeah, but there's some things in game development that I'm good with not seeing because it would mean more to me if it were just a surprise. Then I'd inspect it in-game, probably for minutes on end, and I'd show my buddies every time they boarded my ship. But now the surprise is gone. All the enchantment is lost. And with so much other priority work that's being done for backers in the upcoming patches, where was that content? Where was it? The stuff we wanted to see. And the only thing that I see when I look back over the videos for the last couple of weeks that they posted were a landslide of downvotes on the Star Citizen channel. And the week of Valentine's Day 2020 on Inside Star Citizen, CIG revealed work on both the Carrack and the Hercules Starlifter in white box. Yeah! Well, that was a quick turnaround, right? And then on Star Citizen Live, we saw work on the Mercury Star Runner and on the Carrack, like tweaking it based on our feedback. It was great to see how this week we saw work on 3 different highly anticipated ships. Now, I think CIG may have a firmer grasp on what it takes to make great content for backers. That's the key, for backers. 2020 hindsight, right? So looking back, what do you think? You think the good content will last? Points to comments below. Jared and CIG marketing pivoted so quickly after that slew of content slander the week prior, and then they gave us more of what we wanted. 3 ships that are highly anticipated. Show me. Gib. So with all that, 3-month-old pillar talk aside, I decided to give them $5. I said goodbye to a life of luxury, and I melted down my 600i Explorer game package, and I visited my buyback shipyard, where I found my true love on Valentine's. I told my guys, get her ready by the end of the month, and I picked up an Avenger Titan game package and a Cyclone TR for Valentine's Day. And with store credit, the whole fleet swap was only $5 USD. And now I'll have a few things to stuff into my boo when she arrives. Wait, that sounded bad. All right, I'm going to start with trying to stuff an Ursa rover, a Cyclone, and a Grey Cat PTV into the Carrack. Wait, maybe I could go more Russian doll style, and I could put the Pisces in the Carrack with a PTV inside the Pisces. Or maybe squeeze a Nox inside the Pisces. Basically, I burned my Q1 buyback token because I figure why not get my fleet ready for when it's time to copy my account to the upcoming PTU with Carrack, right? From what I've seen in the comments on Reddit and from other YouTube channels, getting sprint reports and seeing work on ships, that's a crowd pleaser. The CIG marketing team was definitely in trouble. The backer community is very passionate. And after several filler episodes from CIG, that community was turning sour. So it's good to know that CIG is still listening to us when we get loud, and that they understand how important it is for old concept ships to keep the look and feel as their finely built-in engine. Myself, for one, am happy with the changes to the Carrack, slimming her up in the front, Galactica style on the bottom, with thrusters in the back that compromise concept with current assets. I'll be showing my Carrack in videos once she gets out of my hangar and finally gets into the verse. So sub for more, upvote if you were entertained or inspired, and I'll see you on board. And by the way, here's some B-roll from my org's recent Sunday shenanigans. They requested I post it, so feel free to hang around for a couple of more minutes.
Oh, and he's down.
Good, I was working on that guy too, thanks.
There's a Buccaneer?
Yeah.
Okay, this guy's down.
Alright, switching again.
Switching target. Clutch, I'm coming over to you to help with Morgan.
I wonder if my ship can handle another head-on collision. It hit straight onto the anvil, and the Buccaneer blew up both. My ship is still fine. Well, that's debatable, but...
He's in a flat spin, this guy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
no.
you got him.
Let's go into formation, yeah?
Screenshot, yeah, formation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have video of this.
Oh,
this
can
has
hop
to
in
go
one of the
to Alpha for a B-roll.
Yeah, for sure, man.
That is messed up.
Hey, here we
Wow, I
go.
see it now.
Docking on a new level.
Are you EVA-ing over here?
Yeah,
He's doing like he's doing a 0G repair.
That's
Hey, come jump into one of these 325s.
He's in.
He's in my cargo bay.
Oh, he got in the cargo bay? The little
he's
cargo
in the
holder.
trunk.
He's
in the trunk.
You can, dude, I tell you what, you can ride in the cabin of the ship. You don't have to ride in the trunk. Unless that's where you're most comfortable.
Where'd you guys go? It's weird.
Is
I'm
this
taking
Breaking
damage.
Bad?
I'm gonna die here. I think I'm taking damage.
Yo, get him out of there. Open up.
Get out of there.
Let's go!
Oh no! What just happened?
He was an inside worker. He planted a bomb.
Okay, let's go back to
Space.
OSR.
Please tell me I got that.